they're lobbers. I think people zone into Phobopolis and immediately start thinking, I have to go lobbers, right? That makes sense. You look at the map and it's like, yeah, I need lobbers. Whatever I have, it doesn't matter. I'm lobbing it. Sounds like a weird McDonald's commercial. I'm lobbing it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm really tired tonight, chat. I have to warn you at the start. I've been awake since about 2 or 3 a.m. and ask me anything, I guess. Is that how these things usually go? I'm beat. I'm beat. We'll see how tonight goes. This ought to be interesting. But let's jump into it, chat. Let's jump in. Apparently, I adjusted some of the stuff for the green screen, and am I adjusting the wrong way? Yeah, I'm adjusting the wrong way. You have no idea how much joy these streams bring me. Well, I'm glad that my efforts don't go wasted, we'll say, Scrungle. I'm happy that I'm bringing entertainment to people. Quick aside, everybody, before we get into the actual content, I was accepted into the Phobies Content Affiliate Program, the content creator program, you might call it. Shout out to the Phobies team, and thank you for that. But the reason I'm telling you, everybody out there, dear viewer, dear listener, is to let everybody know that I do receive some compensation from the Phobies team as a result of being part of that program. Now, I loved Phobies before, and I still love Phobies now, and I expect I will still continue to love Phobies in the future, so look forward to more Phobies content coming from Random's Thoughts. So now, on with the show. I would love to make it into something, but I'm glad that I'm entertaining enough to keep people coming back. So, shout out to everybody who's watching this, both here on the live stream, as well as everybody that's going to see this on YouTube later on. Glad the stream started while I was sleeping and woke me up. I don't know if you're actually glad, dogewhal. Like, are you actually glad? Or did you accidentally leave the stream open and you heard me screaming, so it woke you up? Which, by the way, chat, on the topic of screaming, so I got a new microphone. This is not actually sarcasm. Sorry, Doge. My bad. Hey, Kude, what's good? So I did get a new mic. It's not hooked up yet. I'm still using the old one because I need to play around with a bunch of the audio settings. Basically, the mic was on sale. So, potential stream upgrades. We'll see. We'll see. But chat, like I said, I've been up for way too many hours at this point. Way too many hours. And not intentionally. It's not like I had to get up. I was just awake. So, we'll see how this goes. So I started a Smurf. I mentioned this in the Random Thoughts Discord. And this game has the audacity to give me a stabby from the starter pack. I did see that, Scrungle. I did see that. Which is hilarious. It's just taunting you now. It's absolutely taunting you. Now that I have both Speedolas, I've caused havoc on Phobopolis with the Speedola Chuck combo. That's like Texas with a $sign keys, isn't it? And that's a lot of keys. Right? So it's 20 keys? I mean, granted, so here's the thing, is that's not... We'll get past Charon. We don't care about Charon gaming right now. So, like, if we look at the Speedolas... Turn this down a little bit. Technically 20 keys, but a great investment. Well, that's where I was going with it, is that, excuse me, like the Speedolas, they're fine on their own. I don't necessarily know about Phobopolis. I mean, Chuck is going to be great on Phobopolis, right? I imagine Chuck is an absolute... Like, how do you get at Chuck on Phobopolis, in all seriousness? I don't know what we're doing tonight, chat, for the record, because I'm so tired, I almost consider just not doing Phobies at all tonight, because my brain is just not working, and I'm concerned that I'm going to play and then hemorrhage a bunch of points, and then be tilted about it. But, like, on Phobopolis, say a Chuck is here. Like, what are you going to stage here and then get one attack in, maybe fly something else over? I don't know how you get on Chuck. It feels like Chuck is just such a ridiculous siege engine here that I legitimately don't know how you're going to get on it. Like, a Graylien won't work because you need LOS. The Yoinks won't work because well, I mean, they could work, but realistically they're going to block, right? I don't know. I'm not sure what the answer is. Just saw Curse of Bridge Hollow, and in case you're wondering, it's a movie place in Halloween where the decorations come to life. Is it a horror movie, Taco, or is it like, it says Curse of Bridge Hollow, or is it supposed to be like, we all learn the real meaning of Halloween, I guess? I don't know, does that work for that holiday? Or does that only work with Christmas? I fought weirdly a bunch of below level 30 people on Phobopolis. Really? Nobody with Snowball. Speaking of Snowball, he's level 1. Getting there. You do have, at least the Doge now has the official Good Boy Doge, right? You beat Super Punch-Out? I did see that, Taco. Grats. What made you want to play through those games anyway? I was curious. A buddy of mine collects old Nintendo games, as in NES games, and he has, like, an absurd collection. And this isn't like, oh, well, my buddy has, you know, I know this guy who has everything. No, but, like, he might actually have every single Nintendo game ever made. Like, legit ever made. And it keeps sliding the wrong. What is with my camera? Oh, because my camera shifted. That's what's the matter. Like, the webcam itself. But he does that sometimes. Like, he'll go back and play some of these old-ass games. And I'm like, what possessed you to do that? Because, honestly, it's amazing that I stuck with video games, personally, because going back and playing the games... Now, granted, it's... Looking at it now, it's not a rose-colored glasses thing. It's like, I don't even know how we found it entertaining. Some of these games were just ball-crushingly hard and just not fun as a result. I think I can turn this light down a little bit. It's not like... I'm not incandescent, although I may be anyway for other reasons. I wouldn't say the phone I'm using is old or anything, but in my experience, some big lag. When I open jacks, the animations are really slow. When I attack or move, my Phobies get slow as overall. I might say I need something about that in the Phobies Discord. Yeah, I was going to say, Struggle, give them your device specs. And I mean, I don't know how much they'll do it, but, you know, more of a comedy, Taco, for that movie. That's what I kind of expected. Speaking of Snowball, I submitted a game that'll hopefully get reviewed this week. All right. Phobopolis is such an anomaly. When I was playing it, nobody was using these high-tier stuffs or whatever. It's like the basic stuff like Unbearable, Hiva, or whatever. I mean, they're lobbers. I think people zone into Phobopolis and immediately start thinking, I have to go lobbers, right? That makes sense. You look at the map and it's like, yeah, I need lobbers. Whatever I have, it doesn't matter. I'm lobbing it. Sounds like a weird McDonald's commercial. I'm lobbing it. Doesn't quite have the same jingle. I got my first ever boop, and it was against a dozer. It was so satisfying. That's spectacular, Bozo. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's probably just because Chuck's there that Speedolas were. I mean, to be honest, if you have Chuck's backing something up, yeah, Chuck covers a lot of weaknesses. But I mean, I think the Speedolas are good, but I don't know. Chuck's just such a major threat on Phobopolis. So many walls, little walkings. Exactly. I was saying that a minute ago. I don't know how you get on it. Klepto, Crushmore, 2.0, 3.0, Gonzo. Don't worry, we have heavy options. At least one map is not good for aliens. This map still might be good for aliens. Like, an attractor here isn't terrible because it's a multi-yoink. So, like, and it's so far, like, you could be here. 1, 2, 3, and yoink something here. And then it'll pull the other thing forward. So, like, that may still be valuable. I guess the value is decreased compared to what it is normally, but that still could be really good. Remind you of Goosebumps 2? There was a second Goosebumps movie? I thought there was only... Wasn't Jack Black in one of them? Or the one? I don't know. Map that isn't good for Repeller, Attractor, or Oculus? I feel like they might still be okay. You just got Chuck last week? Nice, rocks on. The Hevo 2.0 McDonald's theme. Boop, boop, boop. I'm lobbing it. I love it. I love it. Ramboline and Slammer had him out at first. Horrific. I love Ramboline. Rambolina is so much fun, Bozo. I love Rambolina. I gotta use it more. It's just tough. It's tough. Obviously, any Abyss maps, you suddenly have to keep it in the back of your head as an option. You can still make them work. You just have to invest turns. A smart opponent won't give you that chance. Can you really aggro this map, though? Because of the choke points, you know, like, I don't think it's unreasonable for somebody on the defensive to control, you know, the one by their, well, by each of their vault holes, their keyholes, whatever, their vaults. this one and this one, and you just hold those until you can get this offense marching forward, and then you start sieging. It's been a while since I played this map. I mean, it's been a while since all of us have, I guess. There's 2 in Jack Blacks in both? Interesting, okay. Hey, salesman, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're only just getting started, getting warmed up. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. Not sure exactly what we're going to be doing. Maybe we'll just be yapping a lot, because I'm super tired. I was debating not doing Phobies and just playing Scorn, because my brain is just shot. On top of being tired, a bunch of other stuff going on, so, like, I'm just worn out. I'm super worn out, so. You've been playing Pokemon? Which one? I mean, we might as well queue up while we're screwing around. I am probably not going to hit this week, which kind of sucks. Unless tomorrow I wake up and, like, there's a bunch of async games that are closer to being done than I thought. I only have 39 games queued. I usually try and keep it filled up as much as I can. Brilliant Diamond. Getting a little throwback action there. I mean, if my opponent plays a tractor there, you can bet your ass I'm not waiting for it. I mean, but... So here's where I'm going with it, is... I guess we'll queue up after this, but... Like, say they get in a tractor here. You know, they walk it up to here. They're getting it ready, right? How are you safely diving that? I mean, maybe it doesn't matter, but if you're trading, say, 9 keys for 6, is that reasonable? I don't know. I haven't played those games in a long, long time, so I really don't remember those Pokemon games. I haven't played all of them. I only played some here and there. I started playing Coromon offline and then kind of fell off because I don't really care about the single player. So I just want to get to the end game and play the the turn-based strategy part of it. I don't really care. I just want to skip all the crap, but you have to go and collect them, and then you have to go and level them up and all that kind of stuff. It's just a pain in the neck. I'd rather make Ray and try and snipe. My Ray is pretty low, but yeah, I could see that. If you have an appropriately leveled Ray that can just get them. I've been lining up against a bunch of people who seem to be stress level 100 or so, because they've had Attractor, Repeller, and Oculus, and they're all over 1,000 health. It's like, man, it's a lot. Honestly, I think Flyers are very effective in Phobopolis. Blinky has some good sniping results. It's the same issue as Ray. I gotta level these up. I know I have the experience. I'm not gonna make everybody suffer through that. We'll just deal with it. But like, my Blinky's level 4. It's not sniping anything. It's not sniping anything. Although I agree with the general sentiment that if you are trying to get at something like that, you can pick it off. Gonzo can level up. Just about everything can level up. Why is he at level 1? Because we just got him. I have logged in to do my games. As we've done on a bunch of other streams, I want to take a moment and talk about the upcoming elections in the United States. By the time this goes live on YouTube and you're seeing this, it may be too late to register to vote, but check it out if you are able to. If you're catching this on the live stream, definitely make sure that you are registered to vote. And once you're registered, ensure that you go and vote. It is crucial, both in this election as well as in future elections, because for the foreseeable future, unfortunately, the Republican Party in the United States is almost entirely comprised of traitors, seditionists, lunatics, fascists, and theocratic dictators. They are hell-bent on the destruction of the United States and really spreading their lunacy throughout the world. We have to vote. We have to get out there, vote for everything. Make sure that you're voting for your federal reps, your state reps, your local reps, everything that's on the ballot. Look at, it's the dog catcher. Whether it's any of the local initiatives, anything that's happening, make sure that you are looking and researching it ahead of time so you know what your representatives are going to try and do when they're in office. Secondly, if you have the opportunity, look into charities. It could be local charities, it could be state charities, it could be national charities, international charities. Both man-made as well as natural disasters are constantly impacting other people in this world. It could be from policies, it could be from wars, it could be from floods and tornadoes and hurricanes. There are all kinds of things, and there are always people in need. And until we live in the utopia where governments throughout the world are taking care of their people in the appropriate way, we need to be able to pitch in where we can. It could be time, it could be money, it could be goods, whatever you can, but find a way to help out your fellow humans. That's the bottom line. But I have obviously not leveled anything. Speaking of Phobopolis, yeah, I didn't spend any of that sweet, sweet experience that we got. I was planning on doing it offline, and honestly, this week has just been super stressful, so I didn't have a chance. Keep feeling like Pterodactyl is the solution to all my problems on Phobopolis? What are your problems on Phobopolis? Had some taquitos earlier? Nice. I haven't had taquitos in a while, now that I think about it. Debating replaying Pokemon Emerald? I never played that one. I never played any of that generation, I don't think. Flyers are equally as important as lobbers on Phobopolis. I could see it. This might be a Molotov cocktail party game. It absolutely is. It absolutely is, Tosh. If you can make something, then do it. Never wait aliens to take position. If you can, same rules with traps. Try to invent something. Don't stay there waiting. Most times they'll end up burrowing your own or digging your own grave, I guess, is where you're going with it. I mean, I generally agree with you. I generally agree with you. I don't know that I would say that it is always that simple as just, you know, get in there and do stuff. But, you know, the general idea is accurate. You got to get in there and do stuff. 1, 2, 3, so you can go. Let's go here. Pokemon Emerald was your first Pokemon experience. It was a certified banger. Nice. Mine was Pokemon Red. And I legitimately did not know the Pokemon craze. It wasn't really a thing for me. I just kind of randomly got the game. Never said it was simple. I mean, yes. Not trying to put words in your mouth, Okude. That's fair. Yeah, it's always easy on paper, right? We'll just go do the thing. Duh. Pokemon Red was pretty good too. Well, I mean, it's the OG, right? Me and the boys waiting for a one-key phobia. What is this? You're going to be a skeleton? Is this a skeleton meme? The skeleton on the park bench? You know, I could honestly see it happening, but it would have to be... It might have to be like Boomer, right? It literally does nothing else or something like that. I kind of just want to get Hevo online ASAP. And they're not pushing us to do anything, so... So I was going to fill myself some water. I heard you talking about scoring. I know you're having issues with the enemies, but not exactly caught up since... chat scrolled. Since I went to Snooze Land near the end of the stream, but I can give you a tip on how to handle them. They're still... It was just the one set of enemies once we figured it out. A very tiny Maggie... Wait, what? Oh, a very tiny Maggie is the... AWOL, but a Maggie recolor? Wait, are you... I'm confused. Are you suggesting, like, it has high damage while flying in one key? I'm assuming you mean it's just super frail as a one key, not... and a Maggie recolor or palette swap would make sense. That would be pretty cool if that idea happened. Will it happen? I don't know. I can honestly see them doing, like, it's a one key that has one move, and, you know, it's obviously not going to be great, but... Easiest solution is slapping your aliens back to back, but then you have the mirror hell. I mean, yeah. That's a nightmarish scenario. Hey, Ando, what's good? Evo brought the pina coladas. It's gonna get messy. They're gonna get a little sloppy in here. They're gonna get a little sloppy with their drinks in here. So they're going to send in Bachelor, right? So we probably walk up, eat it. No, we're going to have to, like, lob it and then hit it with this and then trade out. I mean, we could leap. I guess we could leap. Droney, but one movement. Yeah, I almost feel like if you had a one key flyer, just have it do no damage, but be reasonable health. Don't make it paper thin. Maybe it has to be. I'm not sure, but tried Marvel Snap. So a bunch of people in Discord, my Discord, were talking about it. One of my friends is streaming it a fair amount. I have gone through the tutorial. On paper, like right now, the game seems interesting because it's an idea that, I mean, this is going to sound stupid, but like, it's another idea of, well, this is something that I was planning to do when I design games. Similar, anyway, not identical, but, so I like a lot of the ideas, but I haven't put the time in yet to really think about it. And I haven't really played any games of it, so, you know. I don't know what the memes have become. A video of a person eating a burger and text today. What? What are you... Is that from TikTok, Rock Swan? I have no idea what that is. The trailer, I think, gave a clue to how to handle them. The creatures in this world want nothing more than to be left alone. That goes for the game. You could easily hide behind some cover and watch the enemy. It's going on its way. I've done that before, but the bull enemies actively hunt you. The bull-looking enemies track you down, and they brutalize you. The only way I was really able to deal with them was with the new shotgun weapon that I've gotten. We're just gonna get stuff ready. And I'm gonna try and make them do stuff. Like, they could kill this. They could come after one of these by, like, moving this down, flying this over, but I think we can kill the murder wing then. There's a position where we can't, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Resident Evil 4 Remake looking great. It did actually look good, and I didn't like Resident Evil 4, but this made me interested. It's looking like a double Hevo game, probably. This fool playing Thunder Rock. Thunder Rock shows up. I mean, it's fine. I don't hate it. It's not great, but... I've seen people avoid the bull enemies. The bulls also go on their own way and will squeeze in some hole as well. The first couple that I found were like, I turned a corner and they're right in my face. And then when I left the area and came back, they were still there. So I don't know if it's certain enemies at certain times. The Thunder Rock says one goal. Well, I mean, it always does, right? I mean, I don't know if he's on his way with this. Like, this seems suspect. I think you mount Crushmore to give space to Eva. Well, yes, Crushmore is usually on my list for this map. It's not great, but it's a bad investment. You can punish that play. What, the Thunder Rocks, you mean, Hakune? Chat's moving a little quick tonight, so I'm trying to make sure I'm reading stuff off. The puppy's on the couch. Hi, baby! Yes, I'm talking about you. You can sit. Good girl. Sit. I said hi, baby, and now she's staring at me like, what? What do you want from my life? You've summoned me. I have summoned you here for a purpose. Can't do the Orson Welles voice. Shout out to my Transformers fans out there. So wait, what were we gonna go? Oh yeah, Crushmore. Crushmore. Almost forgot. Almost forgot again. I'm not even joking. Like, I swear to God. I try and get this set up on this map because you can... Wait, hold on. If we put it here, we kill the thing, move you in, and then block here. Did I say the word? I said suspect, not sus, though. It's a shame Thunder Rock something. Shame Thunder Rocks isn't that good. I love its effect. It is pretty cool looking, but pretty much all the Phobies have cool effects, so whenever one of them is less valuable, it does kind of suck. Honestly, if Evo wasn't such a chat on this map, Smiley might be a menace on Phobopolis. What was my answer to Smiley? Because somebody did that in an async game. I mean, I do have... Well, no, it's disease. What the hell was it? It wasn't Gonzo. Maybe it was Evo 3.0. I don't remember. It was just, like, there was something where my opponent played Smiley. I'm like, oh, you're about to have a bad day. Amnesia Gaming. Exactly. Russell Gaming might even be good here because it's hard to deal with hard to heal Phobies. Yeah, I mean, I did try that in async game too. I have been forcing it, chat. Thunderrock might need a little HP buff, but the risk is making it too tanky then. It's a cool idea, but fragile balance. I agree, Akune. There's a lot of Phobies that are on the line to that degree where it's tough to decide. Electra dead, yep. We still have a panic point advantage, so that sounds like a them problem. No, game. Game? It's like, come on. I'm not even sure this is good right now, but it's just kind of funny. So we're excuse me, we're going for it. How many Phobies do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they get 2 more, we're gonna bank for now. If they get 2 more, we could go Russell. It's been 4 days in a row that I reached a daily coffee cap. Fully caffeinated, yes. Castro's like, please let me die. Why? Content over winning? True. True. Chat, I'm looking at me in the preview for the stream, and I feel very orange. Because the reflection off the screen onto my face is making it even more orange. It's funny. I reached coffee caps a few times after seeing the overall rewards in season. Simply too much crime for not. Yeah, I was literally thinking something similar offline, pre-stream, Akune, that I mentioned at the start of the stream that I'm not going to get the gold cup this week. It's possible, therefore, that I take a season off and don't get the gold pack, which would suck, but it's just effort, man. Like, and I know that sounds stupid, but it is it's not an insignificant amount of work to do this. I kind of want to buy the 15-pound terrifying, scary, dreadful offer. I don't remember if I did that one. I bought some of the deals, but I don't remember if I did that one in particular. Excuse me. It's not... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they could get a Clinico. But we're gonna do this, chat. We're going for the memes. We're memeing it. You got the 3 dreadful, but I think I missed the one sale that I posted about the VAT of XP thing. Russell game. Russell! I should make that a channel point redemption. What do you think, chat? Should I just record myself screaming Russell? This was a mistake, though. There was literally no purpose in having it here. I should make that one. Get rid of the no and just make it Russell. Make it 5k channel points. Well, I had to up the no. I was editing videos where people started spamming it, and I basically cut them all out, because it's like... Thankfully, it wasn't over something that mattered. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't over something that mattered, but it was, for a few days there, people were just spamming the shit out of it. It was like, guys, relax. Trying to get tier and XP cap is the best offer. They could increase coffee rewards up to 10 instead of 5 and still keep the cap at 100. Yeah, I mean, somebody on the Phobies team just did the math and said this is quote-unquote best, but can finally use its melee attack for once. Yeah, but it's not even AoE. Lol. Russell NATO. I mean, I'm going to hit it and run away. I'm not going to stay. I'm also going to block them out again right here, which is going to be hilarious. The problem is we're only up 1 panic point, so it's not great. Russell needs some food, yeah. The birdemic. He's kind of, yeah, the man's got to eat. And he does, I notice he does have the cross on his chest, like Edgar, that I was pointing out in the, like, the breakdown. So if they want to come in, they got to go, like, here. And then something's going to get yoinked into range where I could hevo onto this spot. I think we just let the poison tick and kind of go from there. It's possible we get a second Russell activation this game, chat. Russell's about to spread the poison. So if they have Zomboni, this could be bad. Look at all those green skulls. That's a lot. Yeah, I figured they had Muffin. I wanted to wait a little bit, but whatever. Playing Russell, what happened? Didn't you give up on Russell? I didn't. I mean, I'm sure I said I'm giving up on it, but I am hyperbolic when I'm streaming about this stuff. Excuse me. 1 second. According to the doctor, it is just allergies that's causing this, chat, so I gotta tough it out. But as far as Russell goes, I'm fine with Russell. I'm just trying to find the scenarios where it matters, so it's... and this, remind me to talk about this after the game, chat, but Phobies feels like just engineering that one scenario where individual thing is really good. See, like, I don't even know if this Russell was worth it. I don't even know if this Russell was worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Am I going to do game reviews tomorrow? I mean, I'll probably do one tonight and then maybe one tomorrow, or 2 tomorrow, something like that, just so that we don't have like 50 to go through on Sunday. I'm using Bluelian here. Well, they might not have Bluelian. Bluelian would be better, yes. They had 7 in battle, then he killed Contortio just to let them heal. Well, they had 7 even with the... Didn't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, they had 7, so, like, they could have healed anyway. They could have still done this. Just to be obnoxious. Like, I don't even know if this is good, chat. I don't even know that this is good. That Ematic has been up there the whole game, you're right. Such a troll. I mean, I was gonna block up here, but then they blew this up, so... Sucks to suck. I mean, this thing might actually die, real talk. It's not gonna die. Well, this is 12. And we'll say 10, so like 22. This probably doesn't die, but it's going to get beat up. It's likely to get beat up. Mount Trolls more. Access denied. Russell was great in my opinion. Opponent forced to invest 4 keys in healings. You specifically hit the ones you're trying to chase. Yeah, that was the main reason I was willing to do it. The problem is I don't know that this matters enough. It might. If they kill this turn, then I'm kind of stuck because I can't, like... I don't know. Like, Castaway should have been where Snowball is, so I could walk it in, leap, then Snowball, and then Hevo, or something like that. Give that crow a knife. Russell's got to eat. Still got 3 turns. Chad, it's like an eternity away. Wow, he gets a full hit on this. He might actually kill this. I was watching the Gross game in the morning. You weren't happy about that bolt? No, I was not. I was getting pissed, Krayos. We'll probably play that later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. If not, like, based on what I saw online, I was trying to dodge spoilers while still figuring out how long the game is. It sounds as though I am pretty close to the end. Needs 4 turns to barely take off. He's unfit. So we traded Crushmore for this. Doesn't seem good, chat. And this is for, like, this is the thing. I'm actually in a worse position now, I think. Crush dead. So, like, we gotta do something like this. This will die on its own. Is this worth it? Because both of these probably die. It's 5 for 7, but I don't know that this is worth. I kind of just want to kill this. Is healing off cooldown? Not yet. Not yet. Might as well finish the game. It's fun, but it's confusing. The place is weird and zero. Yeah, I'm curious what the ending's going to be. What the ending is going to... I'm definitely going to finish it, Kreos. I just, you know... I was debating doing it offline. So I think I'm throwing the meme game, chat, in all honesty. Because I kind of need them to, like, cluster so I can get a great Hevo hit, and then hopefully that gets me back in it. You still have 8... I do, but I'm behind on board position, I think. Mostly because Russell is, like, dead weight. I mean, the game's not over, but I feel like I'm losing it. Dozer. We'll go full meme. Erratic won't die to the poison, though. That's the problem. It's going to take, like, another 500 damage. That's it. Like... Bad sushi obviously saves the game. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Akune. In all seriousness, being patient about it is the appropriate play, but... I don't feel like... Like, I'm not gonna kill it with poison, right? That's just not gonna happen. Still have 2 turns on this. How stupid is this? So this is off cooldown. They're obviously saving it for this or this, but they don't have any more healing phobies. So the question is, do I have another poison phobie that would be funny? Like, I'm not going to be able to sheep them. Honestly, a Miss Moffat or Graylien here isn't awful. Moffat would probably be better, because then I could get Clinico to heal up this ding-dong and this. Russell Poison's like Henrietta, it's too slow to be useful for the most part. Yeah, no Noxious. Oh wow, it one-shot it. I thought, what level is my Bachelor? I wasn't even thinking about that. Wow, it's Xaxes. Wow. We'll call Russell a ding-dong. See, like, this is really bad. I know I threw, because we were just memeing, but, like... This is why I don't like memeing, chat. I'm not an expert memer.
Oh, that will leave a mark.
Should we go, like, full meme and go Barzilla? Molotov cocktail party is delayed. I mean, it's here. The problem is it's not a good party. This is one of those parties where you're like, I'm going to duck out early. I'm ducking out early. Go for the meme. I didn't meme good enough. I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, Dozer's just going to take 1,000 years to get involved. Go Dozer for the memes? Alright, chat. At this point, we might as well, right? Like, why not? Obviously, you go High Five and Heart Rush. If they were lower, maybe. How are they realistically killing Dozer? I don't think they need to. I think they just sit back on panic points. I think at this point, they play patiently, and I can't ever really do anything. Alright, so you have to move this, or otherwise I kill this. Because now, if I move up, I get obliterated. I think this actually... Yeah, this is 1,300 health, so this will actually die, because it's 7, 8 and change. 13, probably like 1,400. You sit there and you hit him with a 1-2 pastry combo. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky. I could move up and lock this in place. The ultra rare spammer, it's just the ultra rares are bad. I mean, yes, these ultra rares are not great. I mean, that could be true too, Doge. This game was lost with the Crushmore play when I went full-on meme there. I mean, the subsequent follow-ups didn't help, for sure, but let's be real. That's where the game went down. You can't be there. Actually, I guess you can, because you'll live. Do we really want to do that? I don't know. We have a couple turns, but not many. We'll leave it like this. Dozer looks so small compared to Russell. Does he? I mean, he's a chunky boy. The problem is, I don't think I lose to, like, this stuff. I lose to this Hematic Jin Sting that's going to get healed for the rest of the game. I don't know if we have enough health to actually kill it. 3.0 isn't going to live much longer? I mean, yes, that is a true statement. I mean, this positioning is okay because they can't kill me with this. I don't know why they chose to heal this instead of the Jin Sting, but that's fine. Does this live or something? No, it's dead. They still have one key. You want to recap with the cat? I'm intentionally not doing that, because I can clear out stuff and recap like the mid or something, but we do need to do it soon. You're absolutely right. This is bad. Because it gets both of these. Yeah, that was really bad. Well, this die? No, it doesn't die. Well, we'll kill it with this. Walk Dozer here. So I needed to keep the cat alive. At this point, it's just bodies. So yeah, I was thinking about going down here. I didn't want to just have it die randomly. Well, not randomly, but die to this. But it ended up dying here for no purpose anyway. Yeah, we should still take it. I think we can do this. Unfortunately, this does not die to the poison. Hold on. Like, is it better to walk this onto here and push them? This buys us a lot of time. And now they can't really dive heart. I don't think. That's bad. They can't get both, though, and they have to sink 2 Staremaster attacks in, no matter what way they go. Dive hard now. Because both of these are out of range of a single hit, so we'll kill the Clinico, and then we can pin this in, I think. So no matter what way they go, like, they can't kill both. They do have 1 key left. Okay, so that's actually kind of bad. They do have 1 key left. So the problem is they could run the 1 key around and recap points or something. Like, they leave Dozer alive. Yeah, I think the 1 key is going to outrun Dozer. I think we have to do this, because this is more mobile. Put Hevo behind Dozer? Yeah, exactly. So they're electing to kill the Dozer, which means we get this. And now it's just going to be a matter of, can we live long enough? I feel like they forgot they had a key. Wait, oh, they had no more 1 keys left, chat! They had no more 1 keys left! What? That's so dumb! Oh, that's such a weird win! That's such a weird win! What am I doing? Because they had no... Yeah, like, that's actually hilarious. Okay, so we straight up won. We straight up won because I just had a bigger collection. Dozer didn't even activate. It could have activated, but that was the correct play at the end of the game. Obviously, chat was on the save wavelength with me, which is... Be worried, chat. Be worried. But you're on the save wavelength with me for a moment, where... we might as well go to the end of the game. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Like, I needed to move it that way as the correct play, I think. Because if they did have a 1 key, it was going to be problematic. The meme win, exactly. As you win using Dozer and Russell on Phobopolis. So Russell doesn't seem terrible. Dozer does. And again, I don't like talking about plays when I win. But I think this is worth calling out. So honestly, the Russell wasn't bad. This is the play that kind of almost lost me the game. Because we traded Crushmore for Murder Wing, and odds are they were going to be able to kill this, so I should have just walked back and let the poison tick. There was literally no reason to do this. It was 100% for the memes. 100% for the memes. It's a bad reason to do anything. But anyway, so we go to... This was also a bad play, because I wasn't paying attention to the health on this. I would have swapped these if I was paying attention, but... the play I wanted to look at was... So here. So originally I was trying to go in and then say, okay, you gotta kill both. But I had the same thought that chat ultimately did, was If they have another 1 key, they're going to outrun Dozer. Dozer won't be able to recap points, or they just get on the hard. It doesn't matter. They're just going to walk around the map. The map is too big. So we have to keep Hevo alive. But in order to do that, we have to go over here, which means they could have walked away, but then they don't kill Dozer. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but I think this was the correct choice, despite all the memeing beforehand. All the memes. Looks like the enemy doesn't have lob phobies. They didn't play any. I also had a 34 level advantage on them, chat. Like, let's be real. This is the reason. I didn't look at the phobie numbers in-game, but, like, come on. Let's be real. They only played Jar. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it's kind of rough on that map. It's kind of rough on that map without lobbers. See, I'm less orange now, chat, now that we're not on Phobopolis. That's another map that just maybe tone down the saturation. This is aggressively orange. Aggressively orange. The other thing I don't like about orange on this is because the team colors are blue and orange, so it feels weird that the map is orange. I mean, I guess on these other maps, it's kind of bluish, so it's the same sort of thing. I don't like orange as a color for this sort of stuff, because it often is so bright and so offensive on the eyes. And additionally, it like clashes with a lot of things, I feel like. I don't know, maybe it's just my own mental color wheel. I don't know. Orange team is the one with the map. Back then, I forgot there's a Gesundheit on the obstacle because the map color kind of makes Gesundheit camouflage really well. Yeah, there's so now, to be honest, usually I'm not paying attention. That's why Gesundheit kind of just like fades in and out for me. But it's generally hovering on like an obstacle here. And if you're looking at things quickly, it's not unlikely to miss it. You like Psyclops and win the Stairmaster? They serve different purposes. I can't see the red zone when clicking on enemies either. I know some people that are colorblind in real life, and I'd be curious what their input is on this and see if, like, I don't know if there's accessibility settings or anything like that to change the colored palette, because it could be that it's verging on invisible. Cyclops does good damage like Klepto and pretty high health. That's where I was going to go with it. So the difference between Stairmaster and Cyclops to me is kind of the obvious. This has more health. This has significantly more damage. So the question is, do you need to pump damage, or do you need to tank so that you can continue pushing damage? And that's what it comes down to. If I know I'm going to get like one shot in and the burst is more important, Stairmaster. Otherwise, if I can tank a couple hits or I need to tank a couple hits, go with Cyclops. Also, Cyclops is dimensional. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I use Cyclops more mostly because I don't have Stairmaster. I mean, that seems like a good reason to choose one over the other Roxanne. That seems reasonable. You have 100 win rate on Pluto going second. I got... Wait. Chat scrolled on me. I got Gravedigger, Break Wall, and Ted. So when you walk Ted in my next turn on Panic Point, they can't one-shot it with Snowball or Murder Wing on Stim, so I think it's pretty good. So, if I'm understanding you correctly, I assume you're saying break this one, so like, you go 1, 2... Actually, no, you move up here, you break the bottom one, then move Ted to where the obstacle is, and then walk him up? Is that what you're saying? Because if you break the top one, Ted can't get there the next turn, can he? Because you'd have to be here to break it. Ted could be here, or here. It would have to be the bottom one, right? No, you break the top one and walk Ted to the top panel. Oh, you walk him up here? Interesting, okay. I mean, I usually send something there on turn 1, and, like, for example, I send Bachelor, usually, because even if they go on the stem and kill it, it's going to yoink whatever it is into range. So I keep the Panic Point, and your Snowball's going to die. You know what I haven't done? I haven't had any breakfast chili this football season. Not yet. I did have some chili today, though. My wife is good at making chili. And we've had, for whatever reason, jasmine rice has been on sale as of late, which I really like. So it was interesting having that. Because it does have a little bit, like, it tastes a little different. It adds a little something different to the chili and rice. You love jasmine rice? I do too. I do too. You put some chips in it and chili? What kind of chips? So I'm a person who puts beans in the chili, chat. I don't know if that's gonna cause some waves, because as far as I know, that's a huge point of contention. I mean, I like beans in a variety of different things, but I do put them in chili. The thing is I love cheese in the chili. Like, I gotta have cheese with the chili. It's tough. I mean, I'll definitely eat chili without it, but with cheddar cheese, all over it. All about them beans? Nice. Wait, Crayos, you don't like the beans? Beans are a turnoff? I mean, I could see how they might, cause some issues. They could cause some problems, I guess. But yeah, I do really love chili. And it's something that I didn't, like beans in general. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. It's funny because chili was not a thing I ate growing up. Does anybody remember, I have like funny memories of being a kid and stuff about chili coming up. Like, for example, does anybody remember the Sonic the Hedgehog? There were multiple Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, but one of them, his favorite snack was chili dogs. That was his catchphrase kind of thing. It was like, they were always hunting for chili dogs. And I remember as a kid, that was like one of the only times that I remember wanting something out of a cartoon like that. Where, oh, well, I want to try this. It wasn't, I was obsessed with it and be like, I love chili dogs. I've never had them, at least at the time. It was one of those, well, I saw it. It seems reasonable. Let me try it. And then it just never happened until I was an adult. Shocker, I liked it. Breakfast chili is actually the best, such a hearty way to start the day, especially in cold weather. Well, it's getting a little nippy out here, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Maybe that's what well, maybe not tomorrow. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or later this coming week, some of the leftovers will become breakfast chili. I don't think that's quite how the rhyme goes, Taco, but I get you. You absolutely lie. You want to try some of the weird pizzas? I don't think I did. In all seriousness, Val, I don't think I did, because it was always like the really weird things, such as ice cream pizza. I mean, I've never really been a big ice cream person, but I didn't want to eat ice cream pizza. How did I know you were going to go? Like, I said ice cream pizza. I knew you were going to bring that up. Oh, good. Right now, Rock Swan? Should we say a prayer for you? Why are you concerned about this trip? Because it sounds amazing. Does it, though? Does it, though? Am I going on a trip through the fires of Mordor? Oh, that was in reference to chat scrolled, so I didn't see about the trip. Yeah, I hope the trip goes okay, Rock Swan. Let us know. But anyway. Well, now I don't have to go get more water, chat. That's why I have a second cup. I'm definitely going to knock one of these over. I should finish one. Just that water was colder, so it was nicer. This is another weird food thing. I really hate drinking water. I hate drinking water. The only water that I'll really tolerate is when it's ice cold, as in it is about to turn to ice. I'll let you guys know if I'm kidnapped. That may be a challenge, Rock Swan, but I guess blink twice or something? I don't know. In all seriousness, I hope you're okay. I hope this is all a meme and not like you're going somewhere dangerous. If you are, stay safe. But I hope you're just memeing. Never had Mexican pizza from Taco Bell, homemade for me. Well, that sounds like the better way to enjoy it, Taco. That would be like somebody saying, oh, I love tacos. Let me show you what tacos are like. And then their first taco is going to Taco Bell. Look, I like Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. But that is not real tacos. Come on. Let's be real. Man, you're coming to America for the first time? You got to get an American hamburger. Go to Burger King. Get out of here. You don't even know where you're going? So it's a surprise trip? Is this like a bachelor party? Just go with my friends? What happened in Taco Bell? With what? I mean, with Taco was mentioning the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell because that's now back on the menu. That's why I brought it up a minute ago. But it's, you don't introduce somebody to Mexican food or tacos in general by taking them to Taco Bell for the first time. I had this one thing that was coconut, chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, and an Oreo cookie crust. That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is, and it absolutely is not something I would like. Bring salt and iron for defense. It's true. It's true. The spooky season. Alright, Rock Swan. Good luck and Godspeed. In all seriousness on that, like, I love Taco Bell. I really do enjoy the food, which, you know, whatever, roast me for that. I don't care. It's good food. I enjoy it. I'm not ashamed of it. Anyway. We're gonna play a game. We spent a long time just bullshitting, chat. We're gonna jump in. Ooh, got a little, Zamboni action. I actually use Zamboni to... It was the first time I zoned Zamboni in chat offline. Like, the first time I ever used it was offline in an async game, and it's winning me that async game. It's 100% winning me in the async game, because it healed a Hevo and a Temptress, and that meant that the Hevo is now just crushing through their board. Talk about fire, hot sauce is what I use in my tacos. I like that one. I mean, realistically, any of those places are not really going to have anything spicy, right? But it does have flavor to it. You know, it's not bad, but I'll eat it with or without the sauce. So I'm trying to lead one of the kittens somewhere where they can go back to sleep since I'm trying to be here when they're sleeping on my blankets. I can really get comfy, and this little guy won't leave his little things tied up zippers on my pants. So I stand up, he's almost pulling my pants off to hold on to a new chew toy. Every time you get these kitten stories, and it's like, yep, that sounds like kittens, from what I've heard. Does my wife play Phobies? No, she doesn't. She doesn't really play a lot of mobile games. I should get her to try, because I think she would like this game more casually, but I always try and rope her in. You don't like the Diablo ones? They're okay. They taste like fire, like actual fire. The fire, it burns. If we do this... This will threaten their Jin Sting if it comes in. Yeah, she's not a huge fan of... I mean, we play video games together occasionally, but it's usually not... See, this was the risk of doing this. Depending on what they follow up with, this might be okay. Probably not. So that's a spider. And along came a spider. Most powerful of kryptonite's a screen. I mean, yes. If you ask anyone through the years, it's been sapping our brains, draining our brains, turning our brains to mush for decades. We're all turning into zombies. It's 11. We want to get to 7 so we could do a 4, which means we probably want... Where are you? I'm living the mush brain lifestyle and I'm thriving. Living your best life with the mush brain. Yeah, but you can just meme it. You can meme this, Bell. That's the thing, is you can absolutely just meme your life away in this game. Is that not the normal way of doing things? Yeah, we're all kind of multitasking the crap out of doom scrolling, aren't we, DT? Them's the life right now. So real talk, do I honey bear here? Do I though? Do I though, Bell? There's no way we kill this spider, right? Maybe. Oh, that's so close. Damn it. So they move here, they yoink. Nope. They should not be able to kill this. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just kind of improbable. Fred Sinister, yep. Paddle seems really good on this map. Paddle seems pretty solid here. Paddle seems pretty solid here. Alright, so they can kill this, unfortunately. Oh no, they can't. They're just being annoying about it. That's been my experience. Oh, do you have paddles, DT? Or are you saying you played against it? So the yoink is down. I don't know why they did that, truthfully. Ooh, speaking of paddles. Speaking of paddles. I mean, we can't really threaten them because I had to back off so far, which kind of sucks.
Spectacular.
Where does this go? Alright, that's what I expected. So we probably want this. So we're going to be taking a beating on the hard for a little bit. Turned out good. I went paddles blasto. That seems good. That seems good. Block with their snowball so snowball gets booped. That could have worked. That could have worked. Oh, we're getting clobbered here, chat. I mean, this can get here... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'd have to go to, like, one of the middle ones with Snowball, which is annoying. It's not the end of the world, but... Oh, baby, we're taking a ton of damage here. This is gonna be, like... 1,300? I think it's 1,100 when it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6-0 is not good. Not good. Get a little paddles juice action. Get this zappy right up in there. Cyclops' body structure is confusing. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We kind of need a flyer, but this is not healthy enough. Like, we need pterodactyl, but we're not going to get that online quickly enough. I don't really want to do this, but we kind of need to. This could have been up one more, I think. I don't know, because if Spider's here, it probably yoinks it to death. I'm not 100% sure. If you believe in him enough, Mad Sushi can fly. Just toss him across the pit. Actually, a fastball special Phobie would be really funny. If you could just take a Phobie and just yeet it across the map. That would be really funny. That's interesting, Scrungle. I don't know if that's intended or if it just so happens to be that way. You know what I mean? So we're going to lose this to this Heart Rush, I think, chat. Woolly bully. So it might have been better to send Ginsting here because this could have backcapped this. I think I played this too cautiously and it's going to cost me. Oh, the boop is not online. Why is the boop not online? I thought it would have been back by now. Whoops. Well, there goes that plan. This might be a mistake, but, I mean, we gotta do something. Does Paddles do electrical damage? I think it does. Yeah, it does. I didn't realize that. So this might be dead. It should be dead. Okay, they're going after the Murder Wing? Oh, this is probably dead just... Yeah, this is just dead from these attacks. I felt like we had to do this because we're just in super duper danger. There's just too much threat here. We don't really have a choice. Because all of this is going to have to commit to fighting these two. We don't have a choice or we're just going to die. That's a boom. He's like a tiny Morty who's electrical. I guess? I mean, they're both mechanical and they both fly, so I guess there's that. Last 5, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I want to go fetch. I don't think fetch is the answer. These 2 will die, leaving these 4. Daisy has become my go-to for a lot of stuff. By a lot of stuff, I mean basically every game. Every game where I have 4 keys. Daisy Gaming. This lives through the boom. I didn't think it was going to live. Not like it matters. I mean, this still kills this, so it's kind of irrelevant, but it's just cute. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I didn't realize how low it was. Whoops. Alright, we may still be in trouble, chat. We may still be in trouble here. It's a good thing I did cap that extra point, though, because we could be taking panic point damage right now, which would be even worse. So, like, this and this kill this. This and this kill this. Okay, maybe it doesn't? Yes, it does, because that won't reach. We're 100% killing that this turn. Excuse me. I think we just walk away. Spawn your own boom. That would be kind of cute. I didn't think of it at the time, though. Should have hit Cyclops last turn before booping. I did. Oh, you mean with this? Yeah, I think I forgot to hit this, because I did have an extra move that turn, right? I had a leftover action. Could have hit Cyclops and then done the boop. Yeah, I was probably just going through the motions kind of thing. So this is at 5:45. All right, so we want to probably do this. Just want to see, can we kill this like this? No, we can't. That's obnoxious. Alright, well, we do this. We do this. And we managed to pull it out going second. Because I don't think Muffin's getting this job done, chat. It's up to Muffin Top, yep. Muffin against the world. Sorry, Muffin. I got bad news for you, friend. GG! Well played. We get there, chap. We get there. Not bad. Not bad. Muffin God. It's too dangerous to be left alive. It's true. Muffin is a threat. This guy's scary. He's scary. He's whistling without a care. Look, here's a question for you to see how people feel about it. I was looking into setting up stream elements, which is if you watch other streams, that's what lets people donate, and then it allows you to pop up a message on screen and it'll read it. Is that something people would be interested in? Like, would people care? I have to look into it more because, I mean, it's the internet. I don't know how streamers are lucky enough to not have people saying, you know, submitting things that they shouldn't have read on stream, you know what I mean? But I don't expect, A, that the community here would do that, or B, that, you know, that's a general thing I'd have to worry about too much, but I do want to be prepared and make sure that it is filtering to some degree. But would people be, like, people seem to love the screen pops, so I figured I'd throw it out there.
Oh, goody.
High-level game breakdown, we can do that.
More rewards.
Yeah, that's true, Doge. We don't know for a bunch of the phobies. We don't know for a bunch of the phobies. But they are creatures of our imagination, so you can decide whatever you'd like. So Hoploy is kind of dominating the arena ladder at the moment. I mean, it's not domination. We've seen people up in the 4,000s this early. But they are #1 on both ladders. Onda climbing up there, rank 3 on the async ladder. Grats. Hey, Big She is up there, too. I mean, we recognize the other names, but people that hang out and stream. Every Phobies battle is in your head, so our Phobies battle's just dreams. You can make that argument, I think. I don't think they're solely dreams. I'm sure there's a horror movie where someone's dreams... well, not Creep. Was it Creep Show? No, Tales from the Crypt, I think, had that thing going on where it's manifesting stories. I don't know. I'm sure that was one of them. Alright. Alright, we got a viewer game breakdown here on one of the new maps. Our hero here is in the Orange Trunks Tacobulldog. If you want to come get your own game reviewed here on the live stream over on Twitch, RTChompGG, by the way, link in the description. Or you just want to get it on YouTube where all of these ultimately end up, come by the Random Thoughts Discord, the link for that, and the Twitch stream, like I said, in the description of this video. Likes and subscribes, by the way. Definitely help out. But we're here on Step Right Up, which I was actually tracking stats for. I was tracking stats for this, and there are some interesting things at the higher levels. For example, Jar has only won 2 out of 9 games. It showed up in 9 games. And it's only won 2 of those. Which is fascinating. Now, I don't remember, I'd have to go back and check if the games, it was Jar versus Jar for the one that won. Or the 2 that won. I don't think that was the case, but... So, what did Taco have for notes? Because I'm seeing some weird stuff in this already. They sent out 2 electricals and still lost. So wait, is this like an all-mech game? Is that what somebody said? Is this the one you were talking about, Taco? You forgot it was Friday, Forgo? How could you forget it's Friday? Everybody's looking forward to Friday. So Hydra early on is, we'll say, questionable. Also, I don't know why they're backing off here. So they're banking to 7? I don't know why bad guy's doing a lot of this stuff, because this could have come in and threatened this. And then you just follow up and, I mean, send out a Jin Sting and just block here. I mean, maybe they don't have Clinico or Muffin, so they're really fearing the poison. But this allowed Taco to jump out to a 4-0 panic point advantage. That's pretty big. Pretty big. Doesn't last very long. But this Hydra is running around capping points. I don't think that's what you're signing up for Hydra, right? And we get a Gargles, chat. This game is getting wacky. This game is getting wacky. This is pretty cool. So one of the other things that I've noticed when I'm watching and observing these games with higher level players, Blasto, by the way, shout out to DT, is Gravedigger shows up a lot, and these plays happen a fair amount. It definitely makes your opponent's life complex. Ooh, we get a Ray Chargel. So a lot of the keys go into some weird stuff from bad guy, namely the Gargles, the Ray Chargels. I mean, the Ray Chargels is a decent answer to the Blasto, hypothetically. The problem is Ray Chargels is made of paper. I don't know, Blasto, I feel, is really underrated. Granted, it is an ultra rare, so a lot of people probably just don't have it, and that's more the issue rather than people not wanting to use it. It's Wacky Wednesday. So the Hydra just straight up retreats, which is, that's bad, right? I feel like it would be better to just sacrifice the Hydra and deal 1600 to this. Maybe? It's tough to justify just pulling back. I don't know. Because this is going to get juiced, or hypothetically juiced, by the Gonzo. Comes in, does a bunch of damage. Heals the jar. Wait, what? Yeah, you already lasered. Okay, so you're going after the Gargles. Why? I mean, I guess the jar is safe, because obviously the Gargles doesn't one-shot it, thanks to the heal from the Clinico. Ooh, we get the Gargles transform. Cute. We also get the heal on the Hydra. I don't know, the bad guys' plays are just kind of all over the place to me. What do you think, chat? And erratic. We're getting the steamroller approach here, chat. We got a statue, and we got 3 one-movers. One who's also hiding. Why was this unicorn still here? What is this game? I'm with you, Doge. This is weird. This is weird. Or at least I feel like it's weird. Turning down the light a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't break the green screen too much. This, you know what this feels like? This feels like it's a challenge. Like a challenge map. Look at this and tell me this doesn't look like a challenge setup. You need to kill all the opponent's phobies in one turn here. Look at this. This is actually almost backbreaking with one-move phobies. What are you supposed to do here? You're gonna approach and you're gonna get annihilated. Just absolutely annihilated. I mean, the Ray is somewhat safe, I guess. It obviously has to expose itself. Notably, because our heroes in chat right now, they broke it. I was going to say they were claiming that they went 100% mechanicals. But we do see a baby Snakey. And we probably saw something earlier that I wasn't paying attention to, but whatever. Oh, bad guy. Is that really what you want to do? I said mostly? Alright, fair, Taco. Bad guy, I don't know about this one. This seems like a mistake, because that laser is live. The laser is live sounds like an AC/DC song. What do you think, chat?
My phobie medium rare.
Sounds like an AC/DC song to me. So the erratic does not go down, which does make this a little spooky. So this'll die, but, well, this could get scary because the erratic could leech a ton of life, hypothetically. I mean, I think what Taco had done was fine, so it's not, like, a huge deal. But the problem here is, like, this erratic could win the game on its own, possibly, but 2400 health on the heart. Only 800 health on the erratic, so maybe not. Oh yeah, you can possibly just do this with heart damage. Because yeah, you're going to do this with heart damage. They can't chase you. You can just spread out. There's no way they can cap the points and kill your phobies and all this stuff. Lippy said I like my phobies medium rare. So are the phobies cannibals? Baby Snakey. Pinning the ears back. Getting in there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ball game. Well played, Taco. Well played. You can absolutely beat, quote-unquote, counter phobies. Especially, I think the usage of the Gravediggers was really cool. Usage of Gravedigger on this was really cool. So well played. GG. He said it when Blasto lasered and killed Gargles. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, it could have been for a fire phobie, too. You know, if you heavoed or bossed or, you know, something like that. Alright, chat, so who challenged me? Who dares challenge the streamer? It's dogewhal! Dogewhal, what are we doing, dogewhal? What are we doing? What are the rules for this particular challenge? A duel, if you will. Phobies. 15 paces at dawn. And here we go. If you want to come challenge the streamer live, come by the live stream, RTChompGG over on Twitch. Links in the description. Of course, likes and subscribes if you're watching this on YouTube. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. It does actually help. You can, of course, come by the Discord. Link is also in the description. Talk some phobies. Have some fun. I'm told I'm fun to fall asleep to. I've heard. This is my... Look at me. This is my world now. So the orange on this map is actually breaking the green screen effect, if you can see it on me. Which is weird. It's like so orange that it's like screwing with the green screen. It's kind of funny. So it'll take some time for this Contortio to make its way down to the bottom. Obviously, something else could pop out down here. By some time, I mean like a turn. Or Snowball can go get it. Apparently had a match the same guy and lost it, so we're tied. Oh, with the person from last game, Taco? From the game review? I'm starting to, like... I don't typically pay attention to names, but every once in a while I'll glance at them, and when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that person, or I remember they did this, or oh yeah, I have 6 other games queued up against them because we must have been queuing it like the same time or something. So we're going to try and set up something similar to last game. The problem is that our opponent banked to 9, so I imagine something big and nasty is coming out. The only real question is what? It's a Chuck. So can I get Foul to connect? Probably not. Russell is sort of an answer. Oh wait, are we level 1? We are level 1. We're in my house now. We're in Chuck's house. But it's going to take a turn in order to get either Russell or... what's his face online? Foul. Foul, I don't know if we're going to be able to connect because everything's narrow corridors, so, like... It's going to be difficult to open a path unless I don't block with Rushmore this turn, which we're going to do. If I move the cassowary up... Hey, 1, 2... Yeah, they can... I second guess myself, but if I move the cassowary up one so that way it could kill the snowball immediately when it inevitably goes up here, then they can chuck and fireball. Or the contortio, whatever. You get the idea. Why are we clogging toilets, chat? What is happening? Do I want to know what's happening? They can be here, which means they can fireball hill here still. So we gotta wait. We do have panic point advantage for now. We could brony, which would be weird, but it might work. So I'm doing this for a weird reason, but basically I don't want to have the Contortio die and have to spawn another 1 key. Get your head in the game. What was I thinking? Gaming toilet? It's about the only other thing that hasn't had gaming slapped on it arbitrarily, right? So we needed the Contortio where the jar is. This makes this sort of awkward. Everything gaming, yep. I honestly just want to try it on this map again, chat, and see if we can repeat it, because this will put it down to like 1,000 health, which is relevant. Problem is that this doesn't... So here. So this is okay, I guess. This is quote-unquote safe. Evo 3.0 Bluelian. I do want to try that as well, in all seriousness. Pathetic Bird doesn't even do half. It would be busted if it did 900 damage. Well, maybe not. I mean, it does 800. So an extra 100 damage is not, like... Would it be that big of a deal? I don't know. That's bold. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Ooh, the murder wing. Or not. The Clinico. There's a big surprise, right? I think the Russell might have been premature here, but I figured this way I get it, hopefully, off cooldown before, you know, the next Ice Age. I know I'm asking a lot here. Does that actually do anything? 1480. No, that's pointless, because it's just going to heal it off anyway. I don't know if this will work, chat. I don't know if this will work. We don't do that on the stream, Doge. We don't do that on the stream. We just do things. Oh, as case in point. It just straight up didn't occur to me that it could one-shot a jar. I wasn't even thinking about it. So we'll get a whopping 200 damage out of this so far. On multiple things, I guess. But still. So we don't really have anything good to replace this with, though. So that's 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Damage grows like a blossom.
This might not be worth it, truthfully. Yeah, if we still had the jar, maybe. We still had the jar, maybe.
Fine retort.
Ah, I didn't get that. That's not good. Not good. Use our head on the stream as a blunt object? That's true, Taco. It's true. Fun fact, Stabby is my only common above level 10. Really? Graylien for Ginsting worth that trade? I don't know that they kill it. It's likely, but not guaranteed. So if we had the Klepto in this position like I was planning to, this might not be terrible. As it is, this is kind of terrible. So this will be back off cooldown before Russell is, by the way. Just putting that out there. So like this Crushmore is living eternally. So I wanted the Klepto. Obviously, that would have been great because these are clustered, but... Ooh, it's a Speedola, or it's not a Speedola. The way they cartwheel out is hilarious. Alright, it's a Moffat. Fair. I might have bad news for you, though. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have enough damage. Oh my god, we can't kill Chuck. Chat, I can't kill Chuck! If we had the Klepto out, we would have been able to kill Chuck. But we can't. God damn it. That's actually really, really bad. Chat. Like, that's so bad. Told you this is my world. We could hypothetically kill the Blinky. I'm not sure. Switch them, walk Raelian out. I mean, we could. I was thinking about swapping with Blinky and then just walking away. Like, kill Blinky and then walk out, but I started to run out of time at the end of the turn. I hope this isn't dead. If it's dead, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, it's absolutely dead. Like, look at this. We've basically done nothing to the Chuck. Almost literally nothing. Four turns of poison, or 3 turns of poison, to do almost literally nothing. And I got friends on the other side. Nice. Too bad Belle's not in chat anymore. She'd appreciate that one. Game? I'm actually tempted to go for the Clinico. That can't be good. Not that the rest of this is much better. My god, this is still not off of cooldown, chat. Ah, I couldn't get the second attack. That could be relevant. That could be relevant. Yeah, this is why I was worried about killing it. Because now this, I mean, we basically did nothing. We did what, 200 damage to it? We did 70 damage to it. 3 turns of Rustle yielded 70 damage on that Jin Sting. And negligible damage on the Chuck. This Greylane has done nothing. It's been a supreme disappointment. That's about it. No, that doesn't. Whoop. This is not great. This is clearly dead, it's just a matter of what kills it. Alright, so that's not unsurprising. I just don't know if I can do anything about it quickly enough. Because this is too healthy, I think. I think that has to stay there, truthfully. We'll see. We'll see. Rayleigh and Blinky close the cat. I can't because I didn't have line of sight. Believe me, I wanted to do that, but I didn't have line of sight. So one thing I was considering is instead of poisoning everything, put Russell here. Because then I can control this panic point more easily. That could be the end of me as a result. 600 poison. Why am I taking 600?
Do you believe in miracles?
What? Did you just hear that from Lippy? So this goes down to 500 and change. You can kill it, but you can't recap the panic point then. Dimensional takes more damage from poison. Oh, wait, yeah, that was dimensional. I keep forgetting that Russell's dimensional. I always think this guy's a monster for some reason instead of dimensional, but that is correct. That is, in fact, the reason that he takes more damage. Down goes Russell. Ironically enough, to poison and fire, technically, but you get the idea. Hmm. $30 HP, bees kill Crushmore, I know. Honestly, blocking this off is a bad idea because I want to chase this down. I don't want to give Doge, or I shouldn't want to give Doge a chance to catch back up, you know what I mean? Little angry bees action. Let's, don't beat up on him too much, chat. I am, like, X and 1. Technically X and 2, because that one game against DT. GG. We got there, chat. We got there. GG. I keep, like, turning. And for some reason, my green screen is, like, being weird. I always, like, swivel a little bit. But because it's this circular thing and not a regular green screen, like a full one, it's not completely covered. I mean, I could put the other one up, but whatever. But GG there, Doge. GG. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, X and 2 Taco, because I think... Wait, did I lose 2 actually? Because I lost the game, was it against you, Taco, with the Jeeves? And then the other one with DT where he disconnected. But I'm like 90% sure I would have lost. I'm not sure. Is that game on Biff's room? Alright, chat, we're back. We're comparing Phobies again. Yeah, Chuck is not the tankiest Phobie, but I mean, it's logical with the way he works. Battle of this username is taken. You know, it's not always because your username is taken. Some people do have significance with the numbers in their name, but yes. I mean, I'm confident Juggernaut here is going for the lol funny number. Playmakers has hung around the stream before, and we've covered their games, Fright Night as well, stuff like that. I don't know what the significance of the 012 is, but there might be. You had 100 fights with Chuck? He has 2 major weaknesses? Let's hear it. Blue Leon's 450, Gray Leon's 420. Yeah, Blue Leon does have slightly more damage, which is funny. Getting damage and damage over time. Yeah, exactly. If you can wait out the Chuck, that's why I kind of like the answer of, Foul. Because even if the Foul immediately dies, which is not unreasonable, you can wait the Chuck out, hypothetically anyway. Or you can dive Chuck and just get on him. But that is, I think, more challenging. Yeah, exactly. The thing is that waiting for Foul, so here's the thing. If you're on, say, a small map, and we've seen, yes, Chuck is 9 keys, but you can get 9 keys out on small maps. It's possible to stalemate things. So, say you're on Crypto, because we were seeing a lot of Vazy games there, and other people have done it as well. You disease the Chuck. The Chuck can still walk up, and then basically still cover the vast majority of the map, and leech life to stay in the game. Why not? Because I just haven't gotten around to upgrading. I'll upgrade stuff offline. I don't feel like doing it right now. Honestly, like, this week, because I've been super busy, I would log in, do my async game, so that, you know, I'm trying... Like, I was trying to hit it. We're not going to, but I was trying to. We might do some... As I always say, I don't like to do games before the rollover, but maybe we'll do that, because people tend to scoop games, so we can get it. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'll do the upgrades at some point. I'm not going to have time tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff going on before the stream, and then during stream, I probably don't want to. I don't know. We'll see. So, chat, what do you think? Do we switch to Scorn, or do we keep going? I think we're close to the end of Scorn, but I don't know how much. Oh, it's still here. We got 12 hours. I'm thinking about this. I wanted to check this. So, it's this much for 840 coffee. How much is 840 coffee? 800 coffee is $10. So, this is actually cheaper. It says for half price, but we don't... There's no price for just directly buying this. I think that this, and again, content affiliate, they give me stuff. I was going to try and grind out the coffee, but obviously I'm not getting 400 coffee in 12 hours. I think this is worth it. Like, this is a lot of XP. It's a lot of XP. Oh, well, this is normally 1,200 coffee. I forgot that these are on sale. Which is another sale going on. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth it, truthfully. That is, and a lot of people, you know, that have done the math, not me, a lot of people have said that that is, and I, you know, it logically follows, that is the holdup, the XP, where at a certain point, you're in the, and now granted, I have a bunch of XP to burn because of the pack opening, but I expect a lot of people are going to be in a similar situation where your collection looks like this. You have a ton of upgrades sitting here, and you just don't have the experience, because a given upgrade requires 20,000 experience, and it just takes time to grind that. That makes sense, Doge. That makes sense. Your daily XP limit is 20,900. I have no idea what mine is. I wish you could see it in client easily. I know you can kind of figure it out by, you know, inferring it from different parts of the UI and different things that are on sale and stuff like that. But it would be nice if it just said, like, right here, how much you can still earn kind of thing. Click on the daily double. Does it just tell you? Where's the daily double? But, okay, so it does tell you explicitly what this is. Wait, get 9 out of 9 jacks. This should not be tucked away here, though. It should be here. Like, there's no reason to hide it. If you're gonna have the caps, just have it front and center. I get the psychology behind hiding some of this stuff, but I would rather it be right here. Like, why am I forced to dig through the store to find it? It just seems silly to hide it. I don't know. I mean, we've talked on many occasions about the caps to begin with, but I just don't... I get why there's caps, but at the same time, it seems stupid to have them. I don't know. I really wish it was easily accessible to see your caps and how close you are to them. I absolutely think you should be able to. I also think that the cynical part of me says that the reason you can't see previous stress levels is explicitly because of this. So that you can't necessarily quickly calculate what you need to get a full collection or hit a stress level or whatever. Which seems dumb because, like, that can't be the reason. Because eventually people will provide enough screenshots to calculate it out. And I'm sure somebody's already figured it out. I'm actually really excited for Blob, chat. Yeah, is it? But is it 30% guaranteed every time? So this next time, it'll be 210%? Or is it one of those where it's going to scale differently at higher levels? I don't know if anybody's provided the screenshots for like, the Sasquatch one or something. I mean, I don't understand why you can't see the previous stress levels, but... For a free-to-play player, it takes a year to max out a Phobies. See, I remember somebody saying that it was a year to hit stress level 100, not max it out. And plus, it depends on when that was done. Was it before they raised the cap with full disclosure? I think Puff is going to be devastating the more people get it. I wouldn't be surprised. Puff seems, on paper, like it's really good. It was when the alien... So, after the alien update happened? It's a laser that leaves fire? Yeah, exactly. That seems really good. So, it was a year... Like, before the alien update, somebody said it was a year to hit stress level 100. I never corroborated it. So, maybe that's accurate, maybe it's not. I have no idea. But, it sounded like... The hypothesis was if you maxed out all of your stat gains every day for a year straight, you would hit stress level 100. You're more interested in Akira? I think Akira is going to... We've seen it in a couple games. Akira on paper should be busted, but the problem is I don't really have a good way to gauge it. How the hell do we... You know what I mean? Like, there's too much happening. Imagine a mat like Xylo. Imagine putting Akira on the board on Xylo. That's just going to be nuts. You're facing Hoploy, Akira, Heartbreaker right now? Oh my god. That sounds miserable. And what's funny is I could see the Heartbreaker coming down, and then the game just slows down, right? Because, okay, I gotta dance around to avoid the Heartbreaker, and that allows them to bank, and then they go, Akira. And then the Akira is going to go, alright, pull everything in, alright, Heartbreaker, off your best thing, and then collapse on everything else. You spawn Firkin already? I mean, you can only power down one of them. You can only power down one of them. I don't even know which one would be worse. That just sounds miserable. That just sounds absolutely miserable. At that point, I honestly might just go Heart Rush and just say, get on them. Stop me. Because they sunk, what? 17 keys into those two Phobies? Now, granted, the problem is that if it were, say, Chuck and Barzilla, just because, big dummies, right? They spawn Chuck and Barzilla. Okay, well, they can only interact with a set number of phobies, right? Barzilla, at most, is attacking 2 things. Chuck, at most, is attacking 2 things. And odds are your opponent's going to have to jump through hoops in order to kill those things, right? Just because that's how damage works. The problem is, with Akira and Heartbreaker, the Heartbreaker is a guaranteed kill on whatever they want, if they can set it up. And the Akira could hypothetically be like 4 or 5 kills, depending on the board state. Either a straight-up yoink into a pit, pulling multiple things into the way, setting up that Heartbreaker, whatever. So, that's really scary. It's a big difference between what Akira represents versus some of these other things. Another one of my async games was a Hevo 2.0, Noxious, and Heartbreaker, making me confused which one to Firkin. Yeah, that's spooky. Barzilla seems like a general no exact weakness phobie. It doesn't do much, though. It's a mountain of hit points, but Akira and Xylo's scary? Yeah, exactly. For sure. He's mobile, he's fat as hell. I mean, he is kind of big. He is kind of big. But, like I said before, he's just a big dummy who punches good, or, breathes fire good, I guess. He's the big punching dummy, Fish Tank. It's true. Fish Tank is a big dummy who punches stuff good. True facts. Hashtag true facts. I do have a bedtime. Well, I gotta get up early, and plus I've been up since... I mentioned this at the start of the stream. I've been up since, like, 2 or 3 in the morning. So, I am tired. I'm in that weird phase where I'm really tired, but I'm not... I was so tired that now I'm in this weird mental state that while I am exhausted, I'm not about to pass out. Almost a second wind. The Speedolas feel indestructible. They have an enormous... I mentioned it in the... because I was just editing those videos. When we did the bonus stream. All of the new release phobies feel pushed, stat-wise. Yeah, all the numbers seem pushed. Sparky feels great against Speedola. I mean, Sparky is kind of underrated. I didn't respect it early on, but I can see the value. I still love Erratic, but I'm just struggling to make it work. Problem is if Sparky can catch up, true. On a small map, I could see it happening, but... I don't know. Plus, they're fat and good damage. The electrical will add up. Like, what's Sparky at? Like, this is 800 damage. That adds up pretty quick. It adds up pretty quick. I'll kill the blue one first if I face them. I mean, it represents more damage output, and it's easier to kill. It has less health. So that would be a good target, because then it just powers down the other one. Zappy honestly can't beat them at all. Getting it to connect would be the hard part, because obviously your opponent's not going to punch it unless they have to. And they can probably get in and get out without too much trouble. Even if they take 1600, they have a huge amount of health. People in Discord always confuse Zappy with Sparky. Fair. Aren't people saying Zappy? Somebody was talking about Zappy. I know Sparky came up, but I thought somebody was talking about Zappy too. But yeah, Sparky, I guess, can run them down more easily, but... You were saying Sparky? Okay. I thought I saw somebody say Zappy, but... Imagine if Speedola had 3 move instead of 2 and have 4 of them on the field. What? Yeah, Sparky's this one. What level can my Scritch be? I'm not sure. Ray Chargels could work too, but he's too frail. I think Chargels is too frail, because both of them will collapse on Chargels and beat the crap out of him. They'll beat the crap out of him. Ray Chargels is made of paper. Now, granted, 2 Speedolas just charging in are not going to kill it on its own. It will still need extra help, but they could stay out of range, jump on it, and then, you know, whatever the follow-up help is, kills Chargels. Like, they can just dance out of range and then suddenly collapse on you, and it's a huge amount of damage. Potentially. And remember, I'm looking at it, like, chat's saying it's 1,000 damage, because they both get this bonus, and they're both around 450. But they're gonna be higher when they level up. This is a level 1. This is a level 8 Ray Chargel, so, you know, we can calculate the math. Ray Chargels can't one-shot same level Morty. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Take a look at Scritch. I want to see how many levels I have on it. I mean, it's level 5 now. We can get a lot of levels. We can get a lot of levels. 142 out of 10. Oh, it can't exactly get it? It would be concerning if it couldn't. I was taking chat's word on it because I don't know what the numbers are off the top of my head. I guess we could have checked this. Level 10. Yeah, it's close enough that it would make sense. It misses by 1 damage. Get it to level 10 or 9, something like that, Kratos. Scritch isn't worth the extra 2 keys. Gonzo is so versatile. I could see Scritch on larger maps because then the mobility matters, so that way you can shift as needed. But most of the time, you'd rather have the extra 2 keys to put into something else. You'd rather bank them or just pop out a couple 1 keys or something like that, so that way you can keep pressuring or doing whatever you need. It's not generally necessary to go Scritch. Although Scritch does represent a threat on its own. Not to say that Gonzo doesn't, but it's mobile and it does have decent output. The death effect can do something. That's fair. Scritch is situational. Yeah, the damage is definitely high. I mean, this is only level 5. It has 500 damage. Situation being you don't have Gonzo. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Scritch is doing the same damage as level 5 Chuck. I think that is supposed to be an eye, Taco. Like, you're not just seeing things. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be an eye. I killed a Scritch turn 1 of someone playing it. That hurts. Incinerating 6 keys is generally bad. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, with more Phobies action. Got to do a couple game replays. Hopefully, I'll be better rested, so that way we can play more games. Of course, there's always time for viewer challenges and all that fun stuff. But if you're catching this on YouTube, well, hey, thanks for watching. But hit me up with them likes and subscribes, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Check out the links in the description for the Discord. Come by the live stream. You can submit games through the Discord if you want to challenge a streamer. Got to hit up the live stream. That's why I'm repeating those. But that's going to do it for the Phobies portion of the stream. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and Black Lives Matter.